So coming onto our mats now, just come into a seated position and allow yourself to get really comfortable here. You know, one of the best things about doing a class here in the evening is that it really allows us to let go of the day. So make yourself really comfortable, and if for you that means you don't want to sit like a Buddha, you just want to come to lie down, that's fine. We're just going to take a few moments out here just to focus on our breath and to focus on how we're generally feeling within the body. So make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home, and close your eyes. So let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a clearing sigh out through the mouth. And again, nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Take one more nice deep breath in through the nose and hold it. And exhale, let it go. And I invite you now to bring your awareness to the point just above the crown of the head. And here, just feel a wonderful energy coming from the sky. Give that energy a color. And then allow this energy to gently pour down, melt down through your mind, soothing the mind. And down through your shoulders, relaxing those shoulders. Send the energy down through your chest and your heart, nourishing chest and heart. And send the energy all the way down through your arms and your fingers, all the way down into the belly, and really allow that belly to release and let go. Nothing more for you to do right now. Sending the energy down through the thighs, the knees, the calves and the feet, until your entire body is bathing in this beautiful divine energy of the color of your choosing. And take a moment here just to rest now. As you relax your shoulders and you relax your belly, allow your eyes to fall back a little deeper into their sockets. Really give yourself permission to fully let go and simply rest. This is your time just for you, and everything else can wait. And taking a moment now, placing the hands onto your heart space, and really thank yourself for creating this beautiful sacred space just for you. So for the next many moments, we can breathe a little deeper, we can move and feel a little more, but more than anything, allow this to be a practice that is for you. If at any point you need to take a rest, you can come to lie down or to seated as you are now. You can take a child's pose, or you can take any other variations of the movements that I suggest for you, because that is all I'm here for, to be someone who suggests a space that may feel better for you to come into. So let's go ahead now and blink the eyes open, send your arms up into the sky as you inhale. As you exhale, bringing down this beautiful evening sunlight into your heart. And again, inhale, arms out and up. And as you exhale, bring this beautiful evening sunset light into your heart. And one more, inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hands to rest at your heart space. Take a moment to set an intention. What brought you to your mat today? It's also the beginning of the week, so perhaps set an intention for the entire rest of your week. Gorgeous. And then on your next inhale, let's lift the prayer super high, and then bend the elbows as we open out through our heart space. Beautiful. As we inhale, look up a little more, draw those elbows back. As you exhale, we're going to do the reverse. So bend your spine, send your elbows forward. And again, inhale, we look up, elbows back. As we exhale, we round and release. So go ahead and do a few more here by yourself. I'm going to demo side on. As we inhale, we open up, bringing in that sunlight. As we exhale, we round the spine, let it go. And a few more here, moving with your breath. As you exhale, could you completely empty out that breath? As you inhale, opening up through your heart, through that chest. As you exhale, go ahead and completely let it go. Gorgeous. And from here, come back up into neutral. And then from here, extend your arms out in front of you, interlace your fingers. We're going to work a little bit with the rotation of the thoracic spine. That's the space between shoulder blades and up. That's the part that normally gets really stiff from sitting down. So let's go ahead, guys. So inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist to your right. Try and do it with the breath. Inhale, center. As you exhale, really squeeze that air out as if you're releasing the day. Gorgeous. Inhale to the center. Exhale, squeeze that air out, let it go. One more either side. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze and release. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze and release. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, let it go. Good work, you guys. Just roll your shoulders back a few times. Roll them forward. And then finally, we're just going to warm up the neck. So drop your chin to your chest. And gently just allowing the head to roll from side to side. And as always, if you find a place that's super juicy, that feels really tight, just stay there for a few breaths. And just allow it to gently ease and release. Just a few more half rolls here by yourself. Just sensing into your neck. Again, an area that gets really stiff and tight from sitting down. Wonderful. Beautiful. And let's come back to the center. And from here, warming up through the wrists to create fist. And just circle those hands. And circle them the other way. Gorgeous. And take a moment just to spread your fingers nice and wide and really look at your hands, which sounds ridiculous. But as I always say, how often have you actually connected with your hands throughout the day? I'll take a moment to just thank them for being there for you. There we go. Nice. And then let's go ahead and come straight up into down dog. So just planting the hands down now, just walking it out. So gently just bending one knee at a time. And just finding your way into your practice, into your body this evening. Noticing what feels good, noticing what feels a little tight. And with that information, really take that into your practice as we start our flow. So if some of you are working with an injury or perhaps something just feels too tight today, just take it nice and easy. And on the flip side of that, if you want lots of power, go for it. So walking forward to your mat, now front of mat. Have your feet hip distance apart, bend your knees generously and grab hold of opposite elbow. And then nod your head for yes. And give your head a shake for no. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, blubber the lips, let something go. And then for a moment, stay here or wrap your arms around your legs, but keep your knees nice and bent. So there's a real sense of letting go. Right now, we're not here to stretch hamstrings. We're here to release and ease. So just go ahead, let go. Maybe wrapping your arms around the legs if that feels more like you can let go. Maybe swaying from side to side a little here. Just getting into the body, relax that heavy head. Imagine you have water running from all the way from the spine, all the way through the spine, out through the crown of the head, just releasing any tension of mind, body, or any emotions. And taking another breath in here. And a big sigh out. Gorgeous. From here, release your hands, bend your knees, roll all the way up into standing, and roll your shoulders back and down. Well done, you guys. Let's flow. Allow your big toes to touch. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. High prayer. Open up through the heart. Exhale, fall forward and down. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. And as you exhale, plant your hands down and step your feet back into a high plank. And let's just hold it here for a moment, just finding that core. Beautiful. Now, let's walk the thumbs to touch. Roll into the rolling into the outside edge of your left foot. Stack your left shoulder on top of the left wrist and your right arm to the sky. If this is too much, you can lower the left knee to the earth. And just staying as you are, looking up to the right hand, and again rotating that right hand in the sky. Beautiful. Keep lifting those hips. One more breath. And then look down to the left hand. Place your right hand down. Right shoulder above the right wrist. Rolling into outside edge of your right foot. Left arm to the sky. And again, circling that left wrist now. Beautiful. Right knee can come to the earth if it's too intense. One more breath here. Gorgeous. Look down to the right hand. Come back into that high plank. Take a breath in with me. As you exhale, either knees, chest and chin or high to low plank. Chaturanga. Let's go. Inhale, lift it up. Shoulders back, heart open. Again, letting in that beautiful sunset light. Exhale, tuck your toes under, draw the navel to the spine and lift up into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale, 3. Keep sending your chest to your thighs. Find that length. Inhale. Exhale. One more deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Gorgeous. Allow your big toes to touch. On your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and send your left leg to the sky, bend your left knee, and stack your left hip on top of the right. And really start to send your chest to the right thigh. And then we're going to send the left knee out to the left side, then left knee towards the belly, and then send your left knee back up to the sky. So we're creating some clockwise circles here with your left knee. And try and stabilize through the shoulders so my shoulders stay squared to the earth. And keep finding your breath here as we're creating these juicy, juicy circles. One more. Send that left knee high to the sky. And then let's go ahead and bring your left knee to the nose. Curl forward. Take another breath in here. Hold, hold, hold. Place your left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee to the earth. And then on your next inhale, lift everything up. As you exhale, bend the elbows like we did in the beginning. And either stay here, but if you want to flow with me, inhale to open up. Exhale, let's go forward. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, we go forward. 2 more. Inhale to open. Exhale, we release. Keep your core engaged. 1 more. Inhale, we open. Exhale, coming forward. Beautiful. Place the hands on the inside of your left foot. Tuck your right toes under, straighten that right knee. Beautiful. Easy twist. Send your left arm to the sky. Open up for that beautiful twist. Draw your left knee towards your chest a little bit. And then reach forward out through the crown of the head and out through the right heel simultaneously. Take 2 more breaths here. Can you reach the left fingertips a little higher to the sky? And can you draw the navel to the spine a little bit more? Give me 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Now look down to the right hand. Place your left hand down. Turn your right heel in and down. Start to walk the hands to the long end of your mat. Are you still with me? There we go. Good. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. And as we exhale, start to fall forward and down. So some of you may be here and you may need to bend your knees a little, and that's fine. The essence of the movement is we're pushing into outside edges of feet. I'm taking my weight forward towards the tiptoes a little bit. And then with time, I'm going to extend my sitting bones to the sky. You could have your hands shoulder distance apart and drawing the elbows in and crown of the head to the floor if that's within your practice. For some of you that won't be, you won't be here just yet, and it's completely fine. Now, wherever you are, if your head is on the floor like mine, you're actually not feeling enough, so take your feet closer. Wherever you are, let's take 2 more nice, deep, courageous breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. And we're just going to use a really simple affirmation. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. 1 more. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. Gorgeous. Now go ahead and walk your hands to the back end of your mat, placing the hands either side of your right foot. And then step your right foot back to meet the left. So we meet into that high plank again. Take a breath in. Exhale, your vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Shoulders back, engage the core. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. We have 5 beautiful breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Keep going by yourself. The important thing here is that you want to feel as if you're drawing your elbows towards each other. Staying as you are, I'm just going to demo facing forward. So we have a tendency to do this. And I want you to feel as if you're drawing your elbows together. Did you see what just happened there? Now there's space around my neck. So instead of this, elbows towards each other. And then another little pointer, keep breathing by the way. Another pointer is we have a tendency to flare your ribs and stick your bum in the sky. What I want you to do is draw the ribs in. And yes, tilt the sitting bones to the sky, but engage your core more than just sort of arch your back and collapse the belly. Good work, guys. 1 more breath in. Exhale, blub over lips, let something go. Now step your big toes to touch. On your inhale, send your right leg to the sky, bend your right knee, and this time stack your right hip on top of the left. Keep sending your chest towards the left thigh and keep your shoulders squared to the earth. Now we're going to start to circle that right knee, let me see. So right knee is going to go out to your right hand side,
and then to your belly, and then back and up. So the right knee is almost circling anti-clockwise. That's it. So out to the right, to the belly, and back and up. 2 more. Beautiful. Let's do 1 more. That's it. And then on your next one, we're going to bring your right knee right forward towards the nose. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And place your right foot in between your hands. And lower the left knee down to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now let's breathe into that heart. So as you inhale, open up through the chest, strong core. As we exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, we open up into that heart. Exhale, let's take it forward. 2 more. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we release. And the last one, inhale to open. Exhale to release. Gorgeous. Place the hands on the inside of your right foot. Tuck the left toes under. Straighten your left knee. That's it. From there, easy twist. Right arm unravels to the sky. See if you can push your right knee a little closer to your chest. And then really reach that right fingers all the way to the sky. Simultaneously reaching crown of head forward. At the same time as reaching out to the left heel. Lower the hips a little more. 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Now look down to your right foot. Place your right hand down. Turn your left heel in and down. And start to walk your hands to the long end of the mat. We've been there before. There we go. From there, inhale, we lengthen through the spine. This time, send your hands either side of your legs and allow the hands to slide down on the outer edges of your legs. Maybe all the way down to the outer edges of your ankles. Then bend your knees for a moment. Relax that heavy head. Nod your head for yes. Give it a shake for no. Again, that sense of raindrops pouring down through your spine, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, out through crown of head. Releasing any thoughts that are no longer serving you. Releasing your day, just let it go. Now, if you've got it in you today, you can start to straighten the knees a little more. Push into the outer edges of your feet, and maybe, if you've got space, use the strength of your arms by drawing the elbows away from the body. Draw your elbows away from each other, that's better. And send the crown of the head a little bit more towards the floor. Engage your shoulder blades, engage your core. Start to see if you can straighten those legs a little bit more. I hope you guys are feeling this. Should be nice and warm now. Give me 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bend the knees. Take the hands to the waist, and we come all the way up into standing ta-ta. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Gorgeous. From here, go ahead and turn your left toes forward. Beautiful. And then extend your arms out. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, send your hips back. Reach forward. Flip your palms to you facing me. And then just reach far forward as much as you can. The left fingers are going to land onto perhaps the left calf, all the way down onto the floor. Wherever you are, can you find a little more length through the spine? Can you slide the right shoulder blade back and down? Maybe looking up towards the right fingertips, coming into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So either staying here. If you're like, no way, Jose, I need more, send it right arm up and over. And now, if that's a good stretch and you want to hang out here, beautiful. Keep that left leg super engaged, so don't just hang into the joints. Really super strong, powerful muscles here. If you want more core work, start to send that left arm forward to me. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. That's it. 1 more. Gorgeous. Now look down to the left knee. Bend it a little. Come all the way up. Exhale, arms out. Gorgeous. Turn your left toes forward to the long end of the mat. And then turn your right toes to the back end of the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, send your hips back. Reach your right arm forward. Take the palms towards me. And then allow the right fingertips to land maybe onto the right calf or the inside of your right knee. Maybe all the way down to the floor. And then once again, could you draw the left shoulder blade back and down? Maybe look to the sky. If that doesn't work for your neck, just drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Amazing. And breathing here. Once again, the option to stay. Make sure those thighs are super switched on. Maybe left arm up and over. Again, stay there. Or if you need a little bit more, reach your right arm forward. 2 more breaths here. Gorgeous. Use those thighs. 1 more breath. And then look to right knee. Bend your right knee. Come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms out. Allow the right toes to face to the long end of the mat. Gorgeous. From here, we're going to bend the knees. We've been there before. This time, we're going even deeper. Interlace the hands behind you now. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Send your heart forward and down. When you can go no further with the head to the floor, send your arms up and over. Maybe start to straighten those knees. See if you can push into the outside edges of the feet a little bit more. See if you can drop your chin to your chest so you really have super nice long necks here. And then let's start to find that breath. Inhale out, breathe. Exhale out, release. For my super bendy people, allow the wrists to touch. That should intensify the stretch through the shoulders a little bit more. Inhale out, breathe. Exhale out, release. 2 more. Inhale out, breathe. Exhale out, release. Last one. Inhale out, breathe. Exhale out, release. Now go ahead and release the hands down into the earth. Bend your knees. Turn your heels in and your toes out. We're going to send the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, open out. So we're coming into kind of a goddess/god pose. There we go. So bend your knees generously. If you can, try and have your knees above your ankles. And open up through the heart. Beautiful. Really scoop your booty in and under. We have a tendency to kind of do this. That's not what we're after. So really tug it under. Shoulders above hips and the booty is right below my head. Gorgeous. And let's hold it here for 5. Open up through your heart. Maybe even look up for 4. Breathe a little deeper. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Keep sending those hips closer to the floor. That's it. There we go. Give yourself a smile. You're doing amazing. 2 more breaths here. Gorgeous. Bring your hands to the heart. Bring your eyes open. Stay here. Come on to the right tiptoes and back down. Maybe left tiptoes and back down. Maybe come on to both feet. Lift, 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 lift. Smile, smile, smile. Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's my cat's guy. He always wants a bit of yoga. There we go. Lower the heels down. From there, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out. Okie dokie, let's flow. So turn to face the front of your mat. Send your hips parallel, arms to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, hands either side of the front foot. Step it back. Let's take a flow vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. From here, send your left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee to the earth. Send your arms up. This time, hook your thumbs. Really open up for your front. Close your eyes and for a moment, go inside. Remember what brought you to yoga tonight. If anyone is still working with a lower back issue, just hands onto the front thigh is perfect. Really engage your core to protect that lower back. If anyone wants more, reach your arms out and back, bend that right foot, hook the hands, and then push your right leg back. So you're opening up through the heart a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Breathe into your intention. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. 2 more. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. Last one. Inhale. Whee! And exhale. Gorgeous. Release your hands. Hands on the inside of your left foot. Tuck the right toes under. From here, let's start to walk the hands towards the center of the mat. It's not what you think. It's an inner thigh stretch. So coming into Skandasana. Some of you are going to be a little higher. That's great. Some of you could open your toes out wide and send your right toes to the sky. Equally awesome. And staying there for 2 more breaths. Really getting into those inner thighs. 1 more breath here. Gorgeous. And then let's go ahead and transfer to the back end of the mat. Bend your right knee. And send your left toes to the sky, or perhaps you're up here. Equally awesome. Just finding that inner thigh stretch. 2 more breaths here, you guys. Very nice work. 1 more. And then from here, let's go ahead and place the hands either side of your right foot. Step your right foot to meet the left. Exhale, we vinyasa. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Send your right leg to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee. Place your right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Now hook your thumbs again. That really beautiful big heart opener. Also really good for stretching through the front of the left hip, the whole of the psoas muscle. The psoas muscle is the muscle that gets super tight from sitting down. It's also known as the corset muscle. Basically, it connects the torso to the lower body. Now stay here. Maybe hands to the front thigh. If you're not feeling enough, reach those arms back, grab hold of that angle and start to push your left leg back as you open up through the heart that little bit more. But keep the core engaged to protect lower spine. Keep finding that breath. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. One more. Inhale, I breathe. Exhale, I release. Gorgeous. And then go ahead and really release. Hands on the inside of your right foot. Tuck your left toes under. Walk your hands towards the long end of your mat. Skandasana. Keep your right knee bent, opening up through those inner thighs. Oh, hello hips. There we go. And from there, bend that left knee coming over to the other side. Another 2 deep, beautiful breaths here. And then finally, let's do our last vinyasa, guys. So look to your left foot. Place the hands either side of your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet the right. High plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, blub of the lips. Let it go. One more inhale. One more exhale. From here, start to walk your feet to the middle of your mat. And walk your hands back to your feet. From here, we're going to step your right leg across the left and allow the toes to face each other. So you're in a really weird position like that. That's it. And then start to slide yourself closer to the feet. You're just getting a really nice stretch through the back of the legs, through the outer hips. Beautiful. Stay here or maybe grab hold of opposite shoulders and just release down. 2 more breaths here. You can do it. I know it's weird. Let's go for it. Very nice. And then from there, draw the navel to the spine, come all the way up, arms up. Did we make it? I hope we did. Gorgeous. Reach over to your left. That's it. Back to center. Reach over to your right. Reach. That's it. Back to center. And then release. I just need to look which leg is in front. There we go. Take a breath in, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Now go ahead and do the opposite. So we're going to step your left foot across and all toes facing each other. Inhale, arms up. We're going to go the other way now. So reach over to your left first. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale over to your right. Gorgeous. Back to center. Now let's start to reach your arms out to the side. Reach forward. Trust. Here we go. Let's go down. And again, you may be up here going like, what the hell are you doing, Josie? And that's all right. Just try something new. Wherever you are, breathe a little deeper, maybe hands down, maybe grab hold of opposite shoulders, relax down. Because remember, it's that thing, guys. The mind thrives on regularity, structure, essentially the same. That's why we create habits. That's why once something is a habit, it feels easy. But the body doesn't thrive on habits and routines. The body loves variety, so it's so good to move into new and wonderful places. That being said, let's get you out of here. So hands down. Step that left foot next to the right and let's come all the way down to seated and to your shins. Take a moment here to rest. Allow the palms to face up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And again, inhale. Exhale. So send your hands out up towards the sky and create cups with your hands. Imagine that through the left hand, you're receiving this beautiful energy from the sky. And through the right hand, extend it down to the earth. You're giving all this energy back down into the earth, back into your surroundings, back into your family, your loved ones, your colleagues. And just close your eyes. So through your left hand, you receive all this beautiful energy. It passes in through your hand, through your heart. And then through your right hand, you exhale and you release. You give it back. Inhale through the left, I receive. Exhaling through the right, I release, I give back. Inhaling through the left, I receive. Exhaling through the right, I release. And for a moment, lovelies, allow it to be your little affirmation. Just come into a state of meditation. Inhale through the left, I receive all the love in the universe. Exhaling out through the right, I release all of the love from the universe. Until you become that vehicle of love and light. Until you feel the abundance of love and life that is always flowing through you. There's no scarcity, there's no lack. You are constantly being brought everything you need through that breath.
And you're constantly able to give back everything that you no longer need through that breath. So become that vehicle, become that bridge, the gap between the heaven and the earth, the invisible and the visible. Just a moment here, one more inhale and exhale. And then place the hands together in front of your heart one more time. Just taking a moment to notice how you feel now. And tonight I would really like us to spend a moment in contemplation, in loving kindness meditation, to really send some love to all of your colleagues. And so all of your colleagues that are here with you right now in this beautiful moment online, in this little shared community, all of your colleagues are here supporting one another, supporting you, and you're supporting them. And right now, with what we're going through on a world scale and a global scale, I think more than anything, it's allowing us and reminding us to become a little more human. We're no longer doing this from colleague to colleague. We are right now experiencing an exchange of energy from human to human. In a way, what we are going through right now on a global scale is making us all a little more human. So my loves, from my heart to yours, from my human heart to your human heart, between the human hearts of one another, let's take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And when we are ready to let something go that is no longer serving us independently or us collectively, let it go. And just take a moment here in stillness to honor one another for showing up for yourself, but also for those other beautiful humans that are in your life. And knowing that when you decide to take this precious time out, not only are you filling up your own cup with lots of beautiful, new, revitalized energy, but you're becoming a much more radiant person for the people you live with, for the people you work with, and for the people you meet when you pass them by in your building or in the street. Take a moment now to really thank yourself for your dedication. And from here, let's blink your eyes open. Let's do the last graceful flow of tonight, you guys. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift up. As you exhale, fall forward and down. As we inhale, snake yourself forward. Come up into a beautiful low cobra and upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your toes under, come up into a downward facing dog. Take 3 grounding breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale for 2, breathe into your lungs. Exhale, let something go. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Gorgeous. From here, let's start to walk the feet all the way up towards the hands. Bend your knees and come all the way down into seated. Grab hold behind your thighs, coming into your C shape. Rolling down for 10, for 9, for 8, squeeze your core. For 7, give yourself a smile. For 6, you're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and in that sticky point, hold it for a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, and then let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a wonderful, nice cuddle here on a Monday night. And then place the feet hip distance apart. Have your heels right below your knees, palms down. Take a breath in, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lift your hips nice and high. And let's walk the shoulder blades close together, interlace your fingers, and lift your chest to the sky. Now, make sure that the knees are still hugging towards each other. They easily have a tendency to flare open like this. Don't let that happen. So keep drawing the knees towards each other and forward, as if I'm sending my knees forward, away from my shoulders. That sounds weird, but it's true. So send your knees forward, away from the shoulders, and send your chest higher towards your chin. Take another breath in, lift your heart and your chest higher. And then from here, release your hands, rolling down through upper spine, through middle spine, and through the lower spine. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. And now I would like you to take your feet mat distance apart. Send your arms out and bend your elbows, and then just drop your knees to the right-hand side. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you are going to send your right ankle across your left thigh, and maybe look over your left shoulder. And everyone, let's take 3 beautiful breaths here into the belly, just by yourself. Just feeling and sensing how it feels to be you right now. where you're ready to let go a little more. Let's take one more breath in. Completely empty out now. And then release that right foot down if you had it across the thigh. On your next inhale, send the knees to the sky. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the left-hand side. And again, some of you will stay here. This is already enough. Some of you are going to send your left ankle across that right thigh and look to the right-hand side. Whoops. And slow your breath right down now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's make this the deepest one. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And then let it go. On your next inhale, come back to the center. Let's bring the knees to the chest and really give yourself a huge, big hug. And especially if any of you guys are self-isolating by yourself at the moment, it's really good to give yourself a hug. And it sounds so ridiculous, right? It's like, right, Josie, can that really help me to feel better? And the answer is, yes, it is. So you can Google it away, you guys. Honestly, give yourself a hug. Often, frequently, even giving your feet a little massage. Just sort of, it makes you come more into body and out of mind. More into the body where you feel safe and good and nourished. Okay, lovelies. Now squeeze everything in. So hug your knees in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift the forehead up towards the knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Send your arms out. Squeeze the jaw. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Release. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. And now this is the beautiful moment where you make yourself as comfortable as you can be. So let your legs fall out open, really wide, wherever feels good. Let the hands land wherever it feels good. And gently just close your eyes, just as we did in the beginning. And just take a nice deep breath in through the soles of the feet, all the way through the heart to the head. Exhale out through the mouth, let it go empty. And again, inhaling from soles of feet all the way up into the head. Exhale, release. Take another nice deep breath in and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Now, I'm going to encourage you. Be courageous, you guys. I can't hear you, and I doubt you can hear one another. Give yourself a huge, big arm all the way from the belly. It's such a good way to let go of the day. So let's try it out, you guys. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And just rest in that space for as long as you like. Please give yourself permission to stay here for another 3 to 5 minutes if possible. And otherwise, deepen your breaths. Start to move toes and fingers. And whenever you're ready, bring knees to chest. Roll over to the right hand side and come all the way up into seated. Place your hands to your heart. And take a moment to really thank yourself and all of your wonderful human beings that came to practice with you tonight. And remember, we are all in this together. We are all getting stronger, wiser, and kinder by the day. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking this time out. It was a real pleasure to be here with you tonight. Lots of love, you guys. Namaste. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you had a really good practice, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.